is in regard to what veteran actor Amitabh Bachchan had said during the Kolkata International Film Festival in West Bengal, where he mentioned about the free speech comment that has now sparked a row between the BJP and the ruling TMC. They are locking horns over Amitabh Bachchan's comment. And the BJP has now hit out even as Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, where the BJP has been saying that Amitabh Bachchan showed a mirror to a tyrant. The TMC has been responding, saying that it was Amitabh Bachchan who denounced BJP's ban in arts, and thereafter he was present during the film festival in Kolkata, where he had to take the stage there in the ruling West Bengal government stage, where he could talk about freedom of speech and expression. And this is being mentioned even as BJP's Amit Malviya, you can see on your screens, that is the tweet that has been put across, says that Amitabh Bachchan's words couldn't have been more prophetic since they were spoken in Kolkata with Mamata Banerjee on the dais. It is like holding a mirror to a tyrant under whose watch India witnessed the bloodiest post-poll violence. She has tarnished the image of West Bengal. Let's first listen into the comment exactly that was made by Amitabh Bachchan on that stage.
But even now, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sure my colleagues on stage will agree, questions are being raised on civil liberties and freedom of expression. Since those early times, there have been many changes in cinema content, production, star system, and the way films are viewed by audiences. Subjects have also been vastly varied.
To which TMC's Mahua Moitra has also responded to Amit Malviya, saying as far as Bachchan ji is Bengal's Jamai and he knows the soil of his second home is the land of the free and the home of the brave, he chose KIFF's platform to denounce BJP's boycotts and ban in the arts. We have Aishwarya and Tamal both joining us live right now. Tamal, as far as the reaction that came in from Amitabh Bachchan's side on the stage with Mamata Banerjee along, exactly it has now led to a war of words between the TMC and the BJP now.
Well, that's right. Yesterday was the inauguration ceremony of Kolkata International Film Festival. It was all starlit. Amitabh Bachchan was the chief guest and he spoke the last. Yes, of course, you had Shah Rukh Khan also making a statement indicating there is a narrative which is being built on social media, not necessarily positive. But when it came to Amitabh Bachchan spoke about the existence of censor board, how it came into being. And while reflecting upon the history of censor board, he also indicated there had been constant policing of Indian cinema since the British era, as how British had also tried contesting Hindi cinema with English movies. And then eventually, even after having a censor board, he finally made the statement that till today or even now, questions are being raised on quote-unquote civil liberties and freedom of expression. A statement which has now stoked in a massive kind of a political controversy, because that statement of Amitabh Bachchan has been taken up by opposition parties like Trinamool Congress and others to in a way question BJP and lash out at BJP, even though Amitabh Bachchan and no other stars took any political party's name or made it absolutely evident about what they are saying and against who. But then the politics has now fallen out with Trinamool Congress and other opposition parties as suggesting that even Amitabh Bachchan is speaking out against invasion into people's civil liberties and freedom of expression. And to put that in context, when you juxtapose that with the current narrative on social media, with the boycott hashtag often trending against Bollywood,
right,
and questions being raised about Bollywood movies, many are seeing that this is just not circumstantial, but this is certainly a response of a stalwart like Amitabh Bachchan to the existing current situation for which opposition parties are squarely holding BJP responsible.
Well, Tamal, please to stay on with us. Need to understand the context here, Aishwarya, because in his speech, Amitabh Bachchan also elaborated on the evolution of cinema with the advancement of civilization starting from the people's fondness of any group activity. Please to stay on with us. Mr. Majid Memon is with us here on the broadcast. Sir, good morning. What do you have to say as Amitabh Bachchan there on stage, because he rarely speaks out on certain issues regarding the film fraternity? Now on the stage of the Kolkata International Film Festival, he has been recounting history of Indian cinema and also talking about civil liberties and rights. Mr. Memon.
Yes, please. See, I in fact had occasion to listen to both the top stars, Shah Rukh Khan as well as Amitabh Bachchan, and both of them spoke in a very in depth about the existing position in the country, and they have spoken about the tolerance and about the question of civil liberties. I think these are the things which we need to very carefully hear and follow. Because today, again, I have learned that in Maharashtra, with regard to exhibition of film Pathaan, there is going to be some violence and all that. And then I think, in a civil society which is governed by rule of law, people must have some patience, they must have tolerance, they must also bear with the existing situation. There may be differences of opinion, there may be cases where there is bordering on violation of somebody's right, but that does not make you retaliate by violating their rights. You see, as I said about this Pathaan controversy, that if some friends from Vishwa Hindu Bharati or some other Hindu organization, if they feel that what has been sought to be
well, that's a different controversy, sir, in regard to the film that you are talking about. Of course, we are talking about that film as well in detail to what Shah Rukh Khan had said. Thank you very much, Mr. Memon. Let me go across to Mr. Amit Malviya of the BJP as well. Amit Malviya, we are also putting out your tweet and the response that is coming from Mohima Moitra of the TMC there, because as far as what Amitabh Bachchan has been saying, in what context are you putting it together?
Well, the whole world has seen how post the election results in Bengal, there was bloodbath. That is the legacy of Bengal. And I'm glad Mr. Bachchan called out the lack of liberties and freedom of expression in Bengal with Mamata Banerjee on the dais. But more importantly, the question arises, why is it that Mamata Banerjee continues to belittle successful Bengalis? She did not invite superstar Mithun Chakrabarti, who happens to be the son of soil, from Bengal to the Kolkata Film Festival. Similarly, in the past, Shah Rukh Khan was appointed as the brand ambassador, who has absolutely nothing to do with Bengal. However, somebody as successful as Saurav Ganguly, the finest cricketer Bengal has seen in decades, has been overlooked systematically. Now, therefore, the question arises, that is Mamata Banerjee paranoid about successfully Bengalis? And is that the reason why she continues to belittle them?
No, because the response coming in from Ms. Moitra is saying that it was Amitabh Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan who actually chose the stage of West Bengal at the Kolkata International Film Festival to talk about BJP's bans and boycotts.
Well, I don't need to comment on what a random TMC MP has to say, but the question must be asked of Mamata Banerjee, who's the Chief Minister of Bengal, and nothing in Bengal moves without her consent.
All right. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Malviya, for your point of view. So we're looking at actually different perspectives here to what has been said and what we can actually understand, Aishwarya, from the statement that has been made by Amitabh Bachchan, because he's been recounting the history of Indian cinema in contrast with Hollywood as well. He was talking about censorship as well, what the British oppression and fascism is all about. And he's been saying that as far as my colleagues are concerned on stage, they would agree with the questions that are being raised on civil liberties and freedom of expression. Aishwarya.
Well, that's right. Talking about, the civil liberty and the freedom of expression, Amitabh Bachchan also categorically mentioned that there have been changes in the film industry, which we have seen in past over the years, and therefore the reason it is time for seeing the change, and there have been changes in the rules of censorship as well. That's what Amitabh Bachchan categorically mentioned. But as the political war of words have begun between the BJP and the TMC, what Amit Malviya just said about Mamata Banerjee not inviting Mithun Chakrabarti to the Kolkata International Film Festival and making Shah Rukh Khan as the brand ambassador, to which remember the TMC MP Moitra clearly stated that Amitabh Bachchan is the Jamai of Bengal, and therefore the reason he is a true son of the land of the soil of the braves which is Bengal, and he has been there for several occasions in the past as well. And also talking about the boycotts and bans of the BJP, but the BJP clearly attacking the TMC, that whatever has happened after after post elections was the violence and the blood, and therefore the reason perhaps these things have also needs to be talked in the at the very ceremony of the Kolkata International Film Festival. Certainly the war of words have begun between the political parties over the speeches of
Absolutely.
superstars
The point
at the
here
Kolkata
needs to be understood exactly what the BJP is calling it as showing a mirror to a tyrant being on the same stage at the West Bengal Chief Minister. The TMC is making a counter saying that it is Mamata Banerjee who actually belittles Bengali in the film industry and others as well. Thanks very much for the moment, Tamal and Ashwarya, for joining in. We'll be getting more